leave those like 5-star reviews on the site, and then downranking negative reviews so those reviews would have less impact on their overall product scores. Definitely trying to control the conversation. What happened was, of course, people found out about it. And what they were trying to communicate originally was, we have 5-star products. We have 5-star products, so please buy them. Instead, what they ended up communicating was, our product sucks so bad, we have to pay people to give them good reviews. And the people who found out about this were the tech bloggers, the Engadgets and Gizmodos of the world, who, the geeks like me, who are their Belgian primary target audience, and I read their sites and they tell me what I should buy. They blasted Belgium. I mean, they had reached hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, and they tore Belgium apart. All because Belgium was trying to manipulate and control the conversation. So second cheesy transition, we post Belgium. There we go. All right, who has heard of TechCrunch? Mike Larry's in. Few people. He is a very influential tech blogger in Silicon Valley. His blog pulled in an estimated 1.9 million subscribers a month with revenues of 1.9 million subscribers with revenues of approximately $200,000 a month for his blog. Very influential. He does Web 2.0 startups, tech industry, that kind of thing. And so when his internet goes out, it's a really huge deal. It was offered 36 hours, and at Comcast, which, at least in the blog sphere, does not have the best reputation for customer service. I don't know if any of you have Comcast and did yay or nay that, but that was the reputation at this point. So he started tweeting about it. He was getting the runaround. He'd call customer service, and they'd say, oh, well, it's an incident in your area, and he'd just hang up because he'd just been across the street borrowing his neighbor's Comcast internet. And so he knew that wasn't safe. And he'd getting frustrated. Finally, 36 hours later, started tweeting about it, venting on Twitter. This got picked up. He obviously has incredible reach. And started getting picked up. Other people were blogging about it. This is very bad for Comcast. How do you think Comcast reacted? Or how should they have reacted? Either both. Probably didn't. Okay.
Well, they must have joined the conversation.
Excellent. That's exactly right. They have Comcast cares. Within 20 minutes of his first tweet, an executive from Comcast Philadelphia called him and said, Mr. Arrington, I understand you're having problems with your internet. I'd like to know what to do to help. And how they were able to do that was this guy, Frank Elison, worked for Comcast and was tired of the bad reputation, thought they could do better with customer service, and on his own created Comcast Care's Twitter account that monitors conversations being had about Comcast. He was paying attention to the conversation, knew who Mike Arrington was, passed information on, and it was resolved. This has since then not only become sanctioned by Comcast, but he has his own staff of people doing this. A lot of companies are doing that now, exactly. It's become a case study in social media about good customer service and how social media can be used for customer service. Comcast and good customer service are now synonymous, thanks to a lot of people, thanks to Comcast Cares. So businesses talk about new communications channels and controlling versus participating in the communication, or in the conversation. No advertising. Interruption versus permission. Interruptive advertising. Traditional advertising has been about interrupting what you're doing. It's interrupting your TV show, showing an ad, it's interrupting what you're listening to on the radio, it's trying to distract your attention away from articles reading the newspaper, flashing banner ads, etc. The different channels are running into some challenges because back in the day when I was a kid, my dad used to make me get up off the couch and change the channel for him, and there were about 5 options. Now, if you don't want to watch an ad on TV, there are 250 other channels, all you have to do is press a button. You're not just, and when you make an ad, you're not just competing against other advertisers, you're competing against all the content that's on all the other stations. And that's why it's such good creative work and advertising is so important. How many people will watch to get a Mac ad? The Apple PC ones? If I am on TiVo and I'm fast forwarding that, which I do, I work in the ad industry, I know that's the Cardinal sin, 30 seconds, done. I'll go back and usually watch to get a Mac ad. There are certain ads that are creative and that I actually enjoy watching. I think they're interesting, and I'll go back and I'll make a point to watch those. actually needed to watch the ad or go into the store. Now, if I want to know the torque of the Ford F-150, I can go online and figure it out. I don't necessarily need to watch a commercial about it to find out. Speaking of brands, Seth Godin said Google and Facebook, et cetera, these new brands, these new big businesses, are built because one person brought another one by the hand, not because someone bought ads on the Super Bowl. It's an interesting thought. I don't necessarily agree with it. There's absolutely very good reasons to buy ads on the Super Bowl. But the overall idea that people are sharing information more frequently, they're leading each other by the hand more because those communication channels are now open, is spot on. And where are people bringing each other by the hand and communicating? Well, they're doing it more and more through social networks. And where people are spending more time, their eyeballs are, advertising is for sure to follow. Customer question, client question, small business owner question. I'd like to know if the banners on sites like Facebook receive that much traffic from users. Theoretically, yes. I mean, if you look at the way you can target ads through traditional media, you can, demographic, gender, household income, maybe geography to a certain extent. With Facebook, holy cow. You know where they went to high school, when they graduated, what they were born, what their favorite books are, what their favorite movies are, what their favorite TV shows are, what they're going to do next weekend, what groups they belong to, how they lean politically, what religious affiliation they are, and whether or not they recently broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriend. And you can target ads to that specific level. I get ads just for things that I am fans of on Facebook, or that I've seen them. I have a site called Write in My Journal, and I get ads for journals on Facebook. It's extremely targeted, but is it effective? I asked one of our online media buyers at Breaker 7, and he said, even with all of the targeting that can be done based on users' profile information, most advertisers do not generate many clicks for their ads. Most people believe that this is because when a user logs into Facebook, they're there to engage with their friends and interests, not in what you're trying to sell them. So instead of interrupting my TV show, you're interrupting my conversation. And click-through rates on sites like Facebook have been traditionally low. There are definitely times to use it. For example, it's great because it's pay-per-click, so you can target people and advertise, so you can see your ad and not click on it, you still do that impression. But if you're looking to drive a lot of traffic to a site, it would be good to examine that. You should never do it, but you should examine it because a lot of that click-through rate isn't always there. That being said, Facebook and other forms of social media can be used